So it's near the end of the cycle and already planning another anabolic mission. But wait, haven't we got to do post-cycle therapy first? Not necessarily. Today's going to give you precision to your overall approach. That way you can make an educated assessment on what to do in the short term and long term. So what is PCT? It's a protocol that is followed after we've hit the Hulk juice that's going to restore our natural testosterone production and mitigate potential side effects. Cruising, that's when you've got that coolness, the pizzazz, the panache, the swag, the confidence. You're just in that drop top and you're loving life. Oh, I just mixed up my definitions there. Cruising is where you're maintaining a moderate, which is a low dose of testosterone between cycles. We're doing this to sustain muscle and minimize hormonal fluctuations. No random stuff is being put in. Blasting sounds aggressive, isn't it? Well, it is. This is a period of higher dose usage of gear when you're on a cycle. It's for performance enhancing effect and maximizing muscle growth. This is what bodybuilders do, often at the heavy expense of their health. Now there's a fourth one that you might not have heard of, and it's related to the blast phase. Titrate the dose up. This refers to gradual calibration and smart adjustments that are in alignment with the blood work, the dosage, the ratios, and the swapping the compounds in and out. I do this to maximize my benefits and minimize the potential sides. Dr. James quote coming up, write this one down. If health is number one, the gains will come. With the right protocol and understanding, this can be done in a healthy way. I'm not blasting gear, Alex Hormozy.
That was natural.
100%.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
I'm not blasting gear all year round and destroying my health. That's what bodybuilders do. That's their choice. So I'll go on a muscle building cycle, gain that mass, then drop the synthetics that are not bioidentical and go into a health phase. It's like hitting the reset button on your laptop. We're going to restore the balance in our system and optimize our blood work, making you ready for whatever you decide to do next. So how much time off do we take? Now you might have heard the phrase time on equals time off. Let's say you go on cycle for 4 months, but then you come off and do TRT for 4 months and your blood work still looks like trash. Two people will need two completely different approaches. Someone can do a 20-week test and DECA cycle and be recovered somehow in 2 months. Other guys, that can take them 6 months to recover in the blood work before they're ready for anything else. You can do the TRT, or if you decide, do the PCT to get your blood work looking like it was pre-cycle. That's why I always say get your baseline blood work done before your next cycle. It's really based on the individual, their needs and their goals to see how long the appropriate time off is. And if the blood work is spot on, maybe that's the green light. What someone does is their own personal decision, and it's based off an individual assessment of their health levels, not some arbitrary number or phrase that you heard in the gym where someone was saying time on equals time off. My goal is to improve from my previous self. So every time I go into a cutting phase, getting leaner, and I have that end result, I want to make sure that I'm better than I was the year before. It's not just the physical appearance in the mirror, it's the overall health markers, and most importantly, the vibrational energy increase. The real ones out there, they know what I'm talking about. So right now you're maybe thinking, shall I just chip off PCT so I can stay on vitamin T all year round and just win like Dr. James does? And this is very confusing for a lot of people because TRT is not a set dose. It's based off your blood work. One guy will be on 150 tests a week, putting him at 1,000 nanograms per deciliter. Another guy will do that 150 a week and it'll only bring him up to half the amount of test. So that might mean, because we're basing it on other things as well, there's estrogen coming into the picture, he might need more test. If you're sure you're going to do gear again because you liked it, don't do PCT. Set yourself up with a dose of TRT that is optimal where you feel like you're recovering your blood work and getting healthier, and then when you're ready, you can set yourself up for that next cycle. And after that, you can do a PCT. You're going to get way better results over that time frame. The worst place to be is to run a shitty PCT and have no clarity on where you are in your phases. no overall plan for your yearly mission, never really knowing what the compounds are going to do to your body or when you started them, ask yourself these questions. What phase are you at right now? Is it a health phase or a titration phase where you're steadily increasing the dosages from your blood work each month? Or are you in a blast phase on those injectables, but now adding in pre-workout orals to get to the next level? Only hit PCT if you are 100% sure you can recover and you're not going to do a cycle for quite a long time. If you think you might need an intelligent strategic approach to your specific situation, there's a link below this video. And if you hit that link, I'm going to get back to you as quick as I can. The next video is about blasting and cruising. I'm going to dive deeper into the structure on how you can stay healthy and win. Doing gear safely is life.